Shepherd's Inn began really as a conversation. I've been in ministry for about 30 years, and we would get away from time to time, especially to a bed and breakfast. And gradually over time, that conversation began to shift to what would it be like to do something like this, but with folks in ministry in mind.
I had a really dangerous situation in another country that I was in the middle of. And then after that, my two sons developed tumors. One a brain tumor, one a tumor in his stomach, all within like months of each other. All that, I realized I couldn't take care of myself and everybody else, and I just kind of shut down. Me coming here was key. Stephen and Cheryl are so loving, they're so caring. They just cater to my every need.
From the moment that you arrive at Shepherd's Inn, Stephen and Cheryl are caring for you in a way that still gives you the space to be here for what you need to be here for. I remember just being so moved to the point of tears when I left and they asked if they could pray for me. They knew specifically what I needed prayer for.
They know what we're feeling and what we go through and what our families experience. They just meet you in that.
We oftentimes have experienced and felt the things that they have felt, and so it's easy to encourage them to continue to stay the course, but also to say, hey, there's a better way to live this life, and that is to be purposeful with engagement and disengagement.
Sometimes it becomes almost like a habit or a routine. You almost lose that connection with the Lord in that. Like it becomes something that we do because it's a part of the job versus a joy to be able to do that God has called us to do these things.
And that's exactly what the enemy wants to see. Ministers who are working really hard to share the gospel and to love people. The enemy keeps them busy to the point of burnout.
Oftentimes it begins with just simple fatigue, but over time it begins to affect their relationships at home and in the workplace. We've seen marriages implode, we've seen extramarital affairs, we've seen guys and gals walk away from their faith. And worst case scenario, we've seen people take their lives because they succumb to the pressure of the stresses of ministry.
Our first night, Cheryl actually asked the question, when is the last time, Sierra, that you've had a Sabbath? When is the last time that you have actually just sat down and rested? I couldn't answer that. Then being able to sit down that first night and kind of walk us through what an actual Sabbath was like, what actually rest meant. It truly changed the trajectory of the weekend.
I thought I could get this kind of rest somewhere else that I had been before, but it was very different here because I didn't have to do anything. I just had to be. Some days I did stay in my room the whole time and just read the Word and journal. Then I would take a walk on the land and I rested. When I got tired, I just rested. So it was wonderful. This was exactly what I needed.
It was a blessing to be able just to get out, enjoy nature, enjoy being able to talk with Stephen and Cheryl, enjoy great food. Some people come here to get away from people. We needed encouragement. Eating with Stephen and Cheryl, getting real, talking about the things that were burdensome, talking about the things that had been stressful, and to have them encourage us and uplift us was my favorite part of the Shepherd's Inn.
They not only physically fed us delicious food, but spiritually just were able to encourage us to have some time together to process things going on, but to also just be fed ourselves.
It was really encouraging to see the exhaustion that she was leaving with and then coming back and just being at a different place, having the joy of the Lord kind of rekindled, and really actually being able to see that and sense that.
When he came back, he definitely seemed more focused and more ready to lead well, but from a place of rest instead of worry or exhaustion.
Yeah. It was physical rest, but it was also spiritual rest. It was me getting into the Word so that I can leave this place in a way that I can encourage those. They can walk away and do the same thing for someone else who might need their encouragement.
The effects of getting the rest and the solitude that we need is that we just operate from a place of being with Jesus rather than just working for Jesus. By focusing our prayers and our money toward not just all the great things that happen in the life of a church, but even underneath that, into the rest that takes place, the being poured back into, that's what brings longevity. That's how pastors can keep going, because they see that their church cares for them.
One word that we've heard people use several times is that this is a sacred space, and that's not because of anything that we've done. It's been very humbling to be able to serve the people that are serving others. We don't take it lightly, and we're grateful.
For anyone, if you're looking for rest, if you're looking for encouragement, if you're looking for a beautiful place to stay, just to get away, the Shepherd's Inn is the place for you. You will go home renewed and refreshed. You'll find a place where the Lord will speak to you. I really think that you'll leave here changed, and I'm almost guarantee you that you'll come back again. It's true.